Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Revisited. I'm Nye. In order to leave Mount Kazai, we gotta talk to this gentleman who wants to know if we want to go back to Yafutoma. Well, yes, actually we would. Give me a lift. It would really suck if at any point he decided to leave me there, because I would have no way to get back. Now, lucky for me, I did get about 26,000 gold or so. Well, not that much. I had like 7,000 when I left. So, I got about 20,000 gold or so on that, excursion out there. Could have gotten more, but I decided to white map it up, and believe me, I am not sorry that I did. So now we can go talk to the ship parts merchant, and we can go ahead and buy some parts. I do want to buy a total of 2 Yamato spirits to replace my main guns. I want to put a, let's see. Better hit percentage. See, the 3-inch cannon doesn't have as much damage. Has a little over half as much, and its hit isn't as good as the 3-foot cannon isn't as good as the 5-foot cannon, but it can go on for longer turns, and its SP is the same. I think I'm still gonna go with the 5-foot cannon, to be completely honest, because it's good, but yeah, still gonna go with the 5-foot cannon. We need to sell some stuff. What can I sell? What can I get rid of? I can get rid of one of the advanced cannons. What else? Do I have anything else I can sell that I wouldn't feel bad about? Anything else? Oh, come on. Tell me I have some extra weapon or something floating around. No, we're not selling those. That's not going to happen. I've already made it clear how I feel about that. Not selling any of that. Damn. Could sell an Aura of Valor. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and I will buy... I want the Yafutoma alcove. That's the item I want. I don't need the Blueheim figure. I don't really care that much. Is there anything I can sell to get 1,000 gold? Just 1,000. That's all I care about. Just 1,000 gold. Anything? Anything not unique? I could sell a couple gruel. How much does I have to sell? Lots. I don't have that much. That's 300 worth there. Okay, we'll have to come back to this later. The Yafutoma alcove is an item you have to have in order to get one of the titles that we need to become Vice the Sky King. So we're going to ignore that, and instead we're going to go and talk to, whatever his name was, the Emperor person, head of Yafutoma. I need to go talk to him, because I got his blasted sphere. You know, I got that item he was looking for. Remember that blue thing that... No, don't want to do that. Nope, definitely the wrong button. Remember that blue thing, that blue round thingy you told me you wanted? Yeah, I got that. Reward me. Reward me for my diligence. Give me land. Wait, I'm in the wrong... That's the wrong game. But, do good things for me. Be good. So we'll go ahead and ride our elevator. How do you control such an elevator? Is it just detect your weight and decide let's go in a direction I'm not currently in? More importantly, how do you stop one? It just rises. It just goes up. How would you stop one? I'm curious. Is there another set of orbs at the top that says no, you won't continue going up? Okay. So we've done exceptionally well. No one has seen the Magasphere since the days of the Old World. Remember, is the symbol of succession. So how have they done succession since the Old World? We're the first to make it back alive from the depths of Mount Kazai. How can he repay us for risking our lives? Well, we kind of need that thing. Would you mind if we borrowed it? That's a symbol of royal succession. He'd like to keep it in possession. At least, well, we remain in Yafutoma. Dude, that's completely fine. But Vice looks a little bit doubtful. Aka seems a little bit confused. But it makes sense why they'd want it, right? But how did they do succession before this? So this is, he's Lord, Moegi is Lord Mikado's daughter, so that makes her the successor to the throne, right? Makes it, no. Apparently, Aka's the wrong thing. But Mikado does the most disturbing smile that you can see in this game, and then all of a sudden, you know, starts to thank us, change the subject, and it's time for a feast. Make ourselves at home, we should enjoy the festivities, and now we get to taste the gourmet cooking of Yafutoma. Eiko would be very curious about all this. Enrique does not seem particularly happy about the sight of the princess, being so upset the way that she is. But yeah. So we handed the moon crystal over. Hopefully we'll get it back in the future. And it's time for us to party. It's going to be a good day. Or, well, yeah. The party happens, but we don't get to see it. So it's time for us to go into the royal guest house, and we will sleep. Thanks for escorting us. Some of the best food we've ever had. It was delicious, and we have Urala, who can make more of that for us. Aka now knows the eating sticks are not as big as she thought they were. They aren't just gigantic battle quarterstaves. And Miraji is here, the creepy boy child. He came here to personally thank us for retrieving the Mogosphere. He'll be sure to take care of it when it's passed on to him, when he and Moeki are married. Somehow I don't imagine she's interested, because she even says she will never marry him. Well, there you go. As long as Daigo, some person we've never met, is alive, he will never be king. Miraji comments about that Prince Daigo has been exiled for treason, and he finds it very unlikely that Traitor would ever become king. Well, this guy sounds very important. I hope I get to meet him sometime soon. Moeki is a little bit upset. Vice is about to step forward. Enrique's like, nope, this one's mine. Doesn't know this guy's motives. This is not how a nobleman treats a lady. If he insists on insulting her, then he will have to deal with Enrique. Miraji looks a little bit frightened about this. Makes threats. He's going to tell his daddy about all of this, and off he goes, running like a little girl. Little girl who takes ballet lessons. He was on the tips of his toes. Not that running like a girl's a bad thing, but in that case, yes, that was a terrible thing. She's sorry that she felt Enrique had to defend her. Didn't mean to put in that position, but Enrique's like, no. You're pretty. It's okay. I'm kind of attracted to you. Well, that's not what he said. What he said is where he comes from, there's codes of honor and how to treat a lady. But what he meant is, you're attractive. I like you. Not many people follow that code. Yes, well. You can just kind of see the way he's looking at her. Miraji spoke of an exiled prince. Do you happen to know what he's talking about? Maybe. Would you like to tell us? You keep on turning your head to the right every time something comes up. And she's going to return to her quarters, where Enrique would love to join her. And off she toddles. See? He wants to go too. See? But nope. That's not happening. And here's Aka. She's got that smile on her face. And then she's got those little cat eyes going on right there. Look at Enrique. Yep, everybody understands. Everybody knows. Except for Fina, because she's completely and utterly clueless. But Aka, Fina, yeah. Or Aka and Vice, they get it. Miraji's kind of upset with us. And unfortunately, there's someone who wants to talk to him. Beleza is here. She heard everything. And, apparently they have a common enemy. I just piss people off everywhere I go, you know? Well, we get another free night in an inn. How many? I've stayed in an inn once? Once? And then I got free heals for the rest of the game? Yes, I rested particularly well, thank you. First time sleeping on a floor mattress thing. Futon. King's glad that we're comfortable, but apparently it's an emergency. Things are happening. Everybody reacts instantly. Just like that. Black ships have surrounded the city. What appears to be their flagship is attempting to dock in their harbor. Mikado is outraged. Vice knows exactly who they're talking about because only one people have black ships. Must be the Armada. Quick, back to the port. And look at the two of them tittering behind their fans. They were able to make plans just immediately. How did... Okay, the Yafutoman saw me instantly when I arrived in port. I was there. Like, there were crowds, and the soldiers were there instantly. How the hell did Beleza somehow manage to get into the city with no one detecting her? More importantly, how are they only just now figuring out that the Armada is in the port, huh? I mean, really? What the hell? What the hell, game? Anyways. So we gotta run our way through Yafutoma. Not for any real point, to be completely honest. They could have cutscened this entire thing. But they're giving me a sense of agency, I suppose. But we walk out and we find that they have surrounded my ship, which is just kind of floating there. And there's Vigoro and Beleza. And Beleza's, you know, they've got an honor guard and everything. Beleza greets me nicely, and Vigoro, oh look, it's Aka! Ack! Aka does not want to be involved. It's so cute how she pretends that she doesn't want me. I can't wait to shoot him in the face again. They're in the presence of Prince Enrique, and they need to give him, due honors and all that jazz. It's nice to see that there is respect for the prince, even if he is kind of a traitor right now. But they blasted a hole in the stone reef near Ixtaka and traveled west. Their goal is the same here. They also seek the blue crystal. You can't have it. Go away. It is mine. Do you plan to burn down Yafutoma as well? And then Beliza said, nope. There's going to be no fights. There's no destruction. What? She's no interest in fighting with us, but she had nothing to say when Nasser got burned to the ground. She's got all of these. King Mikado is an honorable man. There's no way he would strike a deal with the Valuan Armada. And Beliza believes that something will happen. Where was she with all of these morals and qualms about violence when Nasser got burned to the ground? Everyone has their limits, their codes, their morals, but also everyone has a weakness. If you find that weakness and exploit it, those limits, codes, and morals seem to fade away. This was made for a while. Didn't the Joker say something like that in the recent Batman movies? This was made a while before that happened. She'd love to chat longer, but she has an appointment with the king. Stay out of their way. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug, why. And off they go. Shouldn't we stop them? I believe we can't, actually. It's not really an option. We just have to wait and see what happens, because they've surrounded the port, There's nothing we can do right now. By the way, that was a swashbuckler choice. It's another one of those, you don't fight against impossible odds. You don't risk your crew's, lives on nothing. So we have to wait. Besides, they're here as Imperial representatives, attacking them during our diplomatic meeting with the criminals. They're not in the diplomatic meeting yet. They have invaded. This is an invasion force. We're tourists. They're invaders. They're the ones who fight. We got to return to our quarters, and there we will have to wait until they conclude their talks. Yes, because this is diplomacy right here. Watch this right here. Totally diplomacy. Mikado says, "No, hell no. Go the hell away. We're not interested." And notice the smile on Beliza's face. She knows she's won already. Mikado's got a pitiful army. There's no way it could fight against the Armada, and that to prevent unnecessary bloodshed, he should surrender. He should surrender. Mikado says he's never going to happen. He's never going to hand Yafutoma over. He is trembling with rage, as he says that the Blue Moon will protect them, and in the past, whenever the country was threatened, the Blue Winds came to their aid and saved their lands, and that if they are attacked, the winds will blow them into the Dark Rift, and they will never occupy Yafutoma. Ever, ever, ever trembling with rage, pissed. Beliza decides that the meeting is at an end, and, decides that she will gain possession of Yafutoma by her own means. Now, notice Beliza's means. Beliza's means are, let's find a traitor who is willing to give up the palace. And in come the soldiers. All Mikado's soldiers are gone, and now Mikado is under threat by that guy in the big head. Miraji has decided that, he is in control, he is a traitor, and he's in general a dick. And that guy has a really weird skin complexion problem. In accordance with their meeting last night, the country will fall under the rule of the Valuan Empire, so once again, Grand Vizier causes issues. Kangan has decided that it is time to take over. Notice how slowly he stood up and turned. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. We have no hope of winning a war against Valua. I'm trying to save our people while you were threatening their lives. We shall usurp your power. Nothing bad is happening here. Vigoro is kind of excited, aroused, and impressed by Beliza. His hair is standing up straight. But while the kid is still around, i.e. me, they don't want to, they don't want to worry about it. It's time to go find us. Yeah, that, I do not want to be involved when they're here. I don't want to still be in this place. So we're hiding out in the royal bedchamber over here, trying to figure out what to do. There's food, thankfully. They've been talking forever. And you know how those formal diplomatic talks are. It takes forever for them to decide who gets to sit down first. Yep, that's entirely true. And then Moegi just bursts in. Quickly, everyone, you must get out of here. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Kangan and Miraji have betrayed them. Her father's been taken prisoner. She only just escaped. It was Beliza's doing. No, really. Beliza somehow did something? She did something underhanded and slimy and diplomatic? Yeah, of course. She's a spy. That's what she does. What should we do? Well, we don't really have much of a choice. There are still only 4 of us. 5 if you count Moegi, but she doesn't really count. We could fight against the entire armada, hand and fist, and we would get shot by a cannon. So our only choice is to run and hide. Once again, swashbuckler choice. You don't fight against impossible odds. We have to run. Beleza has probably already convinced the Yafutoman guards that we're criminals. We should run like hell. Enrique, at least, is very intelligent about this. And Moegi understands. Okay, quick, follow her. Quick, let's run at this wall, which is mysteriously colored ever so slightly differently from the other walls. Yep, it's a secret passage. It's a castle. It has secret passages. Don't want you aware? They can escape from the palace this way. Hurry! Okay, so what you got to make sure to do, it's even on the map this time, run in this direction. Run to the right. Pick up the Sacrulen crystals ×4. We don't need them, but they're there. And I literally cannot turn the camera right now. I can't. The camera does not want to turn past the walls. That's an unfortunate camera limitation. The game treats the camera as an actual physical object. Okay, when you get to the end of this here, you'll be able to jump into this ship, but once again, I'm not allowed to control it. I'm just kind of a side person in all of this. I am no longer Han Solo, I'm kind of C-3PO right now. Other people are flying this damn ship. And this one goes really, 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 really high. The powers of the Blue Moon are astonishing. They're amazing. They're awesome. And apparently we're going to be safe really high up. Now remember, the Valuans cannot get this high up. It's not possible for them. Even my ship can't get this high up. So now we're safe, but now what do we do? There's an ancient temple on a small island to the north. Her brother Daigo should be there. You have a brother? They only talked about it a couple times. If you were thinking a little bit, Aka, you would figure this out. He is the true heir to the throne. But a long time ago, he directly disobeyed his father's direct orders and was exiled from Yafutoma and sentenced to live on the island. Ruining him on an island was kind of harsh. Vice had to deal with it for a while, but her brother had a tendency to go out sailing as his own, disregard his duties as prince, and therefore caused problems. She doesn't think his father should have disowned him, though. No, that is a little bit harsh. She thinks that Miraji and Kangan convinced her father to exile him, because he is a Grand Vizier, he does stupid things. With her brother out of the way, they have a chance of taking over Yafutoma, which they did. That's how it happens. So we have to go no other choice. We're going to have to rely on Daigo. Yeah, that's about right. Do not worry, we will save the people of Yafutoma and your father all together. We can reach the Brothers Island by heading north from here. Actually, I think I might actually... Do I actually get a chance to drive this thing, or is it just automatic? Nope, it's automatic. So we are on this island. I'll show you where it is later. It's really, really high up. That's the Dark Rift back there. And now we're on the island. This island is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Very specifically because there is a lot of fighting here. So I should point out... So that over there, that's Yafutoma. That's Mount Kazai. Given how small it is and how far down it is, you should see exactly how tall this island is. Well, not how tall, but how high up. Let's go ahead and save, because that was a lot of cutscenes we just watched through. That was like 15 minutes of cutscenes. And we're going to start climbing. Now, unfortunately, Exile Island is kind of a pain in the ass, because every single time we, or almost every single time, we get to the top of one of these, landings, we're gonna have a fight. Some of them it skips it for no reason, I'm not quite sure why. But, yeah, pain in the butt. Like this. Obnoxious. I'll make sure to heal up a little bit, because that did take a little bit of health out of me. Okay, everybody's healed up. So yeah, we just gotta keep climbing. That's all we gotta do. There's nothing else to do here, but keep on climbing all the way up to the top of this path. And just about every time that we hit one of these, landings, we're gonna have another fight. There is a single Cham here. Let's go ahead and heal, or not heal up, but let's go use that Cham. Because I probably have a lot of Chams I haven't used in quite a while. We got 4 of them. And Cupel has been upped to the Cupel Spear, once again gaining a lot more damage than he had previously. He becomes really freaking powerful. It's kind of nuts, actually. Thankfully for our sanity, each of these fights is actually pretty quick, and we get to move just straight on through. 1 turn of fighting and 1 turn of ran swords, and we're good. Thankfully, we're almost out of here. Have you noticed that all of the guys we've been fighting have been named Tenku? Wonder if that means something. Oh, well. I'm sure it means nothing. And nowhere related to something that we did a couple episodes ago. No way. So let's go through this very rusted door. Look at the rust all over that door. You think they could take care of that? It's built like a fortress, but I swear you could just flick that thing, and oh god, it's them! Zhao and Mao, it appears we meet again. They just casually are just sitting on top of that place, just waiting for us. It's the headquarters of the Tenko, that pirate thingamajig that they're the head of. It was very foolish for us to come here. We keep on finishing each other's sentences. The time has come for us to finish you. You couldn't finish me if you tried. And out of nowhere, out comes him. Zhao, Mao, who's there? This is Daigo. And we're the Westerners that dared to defy them. We came through the Dark Rift. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Vice the Blue Robes. You're the leader of the Tenko? Yes, haha. And there's Morgie. She knows exactly who it is. That's your brother? That one? Over there? Yes, that one. And he looks a little bit amused. Just out of nowhere. Morgie, how have you been? I never would have thought you would bring foreigners to my temple. How thoughtful. But, yeah. And Daigo seems absolutely amused. A long time ago, the twins challenged him to a fight because they wanted his sword, so he beat them absolutely senseless. Apparently, they never win against anyone. And for some strange reason, they pledged their loyalty to him. Well, why didn't they pledge their loyalty to me? I beat the crap out of them, too. But apparently, he's been their leader ever since. And he figured as their leader, if he can control them a little, so they'd stop attacking everyone. Besides, who else does she know that has twin bodyguards? Ha 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 ha. He seems little not princely. Vita comments he's a prince like Enrique, but it seems that the princess of Yafutoma act differently than princess in Vlua. That's probably pretty true. So what's the purpose of our visit? Has father changed his mind? Well, not really. Look at the look on his face. That is a hell of a look on his face. Did something happen to father? Fade to black. Tell the story. Fade to white. Okay, we're back. He looks all kinds of pissed. Apparently that little runt, Kangan, apparently backstabbed their father and handed the country over to the Valuans. Yes, we know all that. You don't have to repeat this. We saw it. We were there. Oh, but if he was still there, that would never have happened. When he was exiled, he welcomed the freedom, disregarded all of his duties, and did whatever he wanted here in this temple. Right here. This place. Right here. But now his people need him, and he must go back and reclaim his title as Prince of Yafutoma. That is a really good idea. He can't thank me enough for saving his sister, but now it's time for him to get ready for battle, and he will fight against Vlua and give Yafutoma back to the people. Well, except he's gonna rule them as prince, with his dad as king, but, you know, back to the people. He would be honored if we'd fight alongside him, which, of course... Proper answer. Of course I'm gonna fight back the evil dudes along your side. That's what a swashbuckler would do. We will share the same enemy. Ha-ha! We'll fight together and reclaim Yafutoma and the Magosphere. Because we are awesome like that. And, Lord Enrique, I heard that you defended his sister from Miraji. How did you... Either she just told you just now, in which case you don't have to say, I heard, it's she told me, or you heard it earlier, in which case you would have known all this was going on. Either way, His family thanks you for your bravery. Good job, Enrique, you're amazing. And Enrique is just so modest. I only did what expected of a gentleman. Think nothing of it. And then I know how you feel. I've been exiled from my lands. No, you were not exiled. You left. Bit of a difference. He wishes to change the views of his country by changing the world around it. I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend. And that's why he wishes to aid him as one exiled prince to another. Also, the fleet that you're about to face, the Armada was sent there by his mother. See, a little bit different. That's a different reason to want to help him. Not, I was exiled, but yeah, I don't really agree with this. As a Valuan prince, it is duty to stop them. It's not only your battle, it's his. Well, Enrique, you're on my ship. My ship. I make the rules. It's my battle. You're just taking part in it. He's not really giving you any aid that I couldn't already give you. And then Daigo, if a man such as yourself were to be by my sister's side, I would sleep at night. And look at the blushes on their faces. Because you know the two of them were thinking it. And from the looks of it, the two of you wouldn't mind either. Even Daigo has to comment on it. Everybody else sees it, and the two of them don't want to admit it. Daigo's just cracking up. And now it's time to prepare for the battle. Meet Daigo at the port, and they will depart for Yafutoma as soon as we are ready. Well, I'd love to do that, but I do need to do one more thing before we leave, and namely, we need to go back over here. And I believe it's on this side. Yes? Yes. There it is. Moonfish. Excellent. Okay. And that's Exile Island. We've done everything here. So there was one Cham and one Moonfish. Not a ton of stuff we had to do, to be honest. Okay. Now we get to make our way back. Now that we've beaten everything, there are no more fights to be had with the Tenko. Now they're on our side. This guy, I swear to God, looks like he should be in Soul Calibur. You look really creepy. Probably something written here in Yafutoma, and probably the name of the shrine, if it is a shrine. But it's, gibberish and moonspeak. We have no idea what it is. Let's move on. But yeah, no more fights that we have to deal with. No more random bullshit. We just get to walk away. So let's do that. As we make our way down, rate this gentleman, who has a bunch of things. I recall seeing something that looks awful like a little orange thing on your should at some point. They are the citizens of Yafutoma. Now, how far away you live from it, you will never forget your love for your country. Blah, 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 things, reasons. Don't care about you. I'm moving on. Okay. So, that was Exile Island, and now we're ready to go. Look how fast those clouds are going. That's ridiculously fast. That's a little bit too fast. That's worryingly fast. Well, folks, that's it for me this time. We are going to save here, and when I return, it is time to take the fight to the Valuans and to tell them exactly why you don't invade a place that Vice has already discovered. And it's going to be a lot of fun doing it, too. I'll see you guys later.